So yeah, a lot of info. Key points are new and varied content, community posts, check them out. And then let's experiment. Let's go on this new journey together. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute, or I guess you could say 3 months worth of minutes. How are you all doing? Are you doing well? Are you doing okay? Anything cool or interesting or bad or sad happened to you recently? Let me know in the comments below if you want, and we can talk about it. You'll see very soon if you watch this video, but one of my key focuses for the new year will be expanding the community on this channel and the dialogue between me and you guys. So yeah, let me know how you're doing. I would love to hear about what you ate for lunch, or what you have planned for the holiday break, or even just what's on your mind lately. Let me know. I would love to talk. I would love to hear about it and, get to know who you are, because you know a little bit about me, so I'd like to know who you are. Anyway, so the last talk I had was about 3 months ago, beginning of September, right near my birthday. Some things have changed since then, other things not so much. There's a few things I wanted to talk about in this video. Here's the sort of agenda, table of contents, if you will, coming up. Thoughts on YouTube, some more stuff about the community, and a big announcement, which is, drumroll please, the Tim Thoughts Book Club! But more on that later. So the first thing I wanted to talk about in this video is just the general journey on YouTube so far. So right now, December 2021, it's been approximately 1.5 years since I started doing YouTube. My first video, The Lodge, to my most recent video, what it's like to go to a BTS concert. And I've learned so much in that time, not only about YouTube, but about video editing, writing, narration, all the different skills that come along with creating YouTube videos and the highs and lows associated with, trying to turn a sort of hobby passion project into a full-time career. And there are a lot of ups and downs. To be honest, I recorded this video yesterday. I spoke for like an hour, almost 2 hours, and I just threw it all out because I'm just in a better mental space today, and I feel better prepared to talk about what's been going on. So a big part of YouTube, obviously, is analytics and views and monetization and all of that kind of thing, because that's what allows people to do this as a full-time profession. I don't know if you guys are aware, but in order to monetize a YouTube channel, you need 1,000 total subscribers and at least 4,000 total public watch hours. As you can see from this graphic, my channel is close to both of those metrics, but not there yet. And even when I get there, I can't really expect a large return on my investment, because as a new, smaller creator, I could roughly expect $1 per 1,000 views of any of my videos. And looking at my total view numbers, that really doesn't equate to much. So basically what this means is I haven't yet made any money on YouTube, and I probably won't be making any significant money until I grow my user base and have more regular views and can eventually, hopefully, finagle some sponsorships with some larger brands. So what does that mean, and why do I bring it up? Well, this is the kind of thing that I guess weighs on my mind from day to day, the sort of ups and downs of the waves of YouTube. At the high points, I'm releasing videos, I'm happy about the content I'm making. On the low points, I get worried and anxious about my viewership and about, what I'm going to do in the future and what kinds of videos I should make. But this is all just part of the process. And last night, when I was recording the first time, I was at a low point. Right now, I'm probably somewhere in the middle, but more even-headed, more neutral, and I felt that I could better present the information I wanted to talk about today. So I'm just gonna show a few different things to kind of get you guys to understand where I'm coming from. First is this chart, which shows the amount of views that I get from subscribers and unsubscribed people. And of course, having a larger subscriber base directly translates to more regular views on your videos. So for my channel, I have over 97% of my total lifetime views from people who are unsubscribed. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing to support the channel. There are a lot of ways to interpret this data and different conclusions you can draw, but basically what that means is I'm not really converting a lot of my viewers into subscribers. But what that really comes down to mean for me is that I understand that the kind of content that I create, it's a bit of a shotgun thing. If you have followed my channel for any amount of time, I'll do videos on different movies or games or vlog stuff or food stuff or just like basically anything that captures my interest. And I guess that's sort of the overarching philosophy of my channel, right? Like Tim Thoughts is my thoughts and my ideas about different things and different aspects of my life. And over time, my channel has become a sort of online journal that when I look at it, I can, in retrospect, see the different things I was interested in or wanted to share with people over time. And a large part of that is I've always wanted to create videos about things that I feel like more people should know about. But the inherent issue with doing videos that way, if you're trying to do YouTube as a career, is that naturally these things aren't well known or popular. And so the potential audience for these things is going to be inherently limited and smaller than, say, for instance, if I targeted more widely popular subject matter. And so basically cutting down to the TLDR version of this is I feel that I've reached a point in my YouTube career, so to speak. I feel that I've developed my abilities and experience enough that I now feel comfortable tackling larger, more broadly targeted works and projects. If there's a Venn diagram of things that I particularly enjoy or are interested in, and then things that a broader audience is interested in, I was mostly creating videos in this space, sometimes in this space, but now I'm trying to find that elusive middle joined section of the Venn diagram that hopefully will allow my channel to grow and flourish more. So the sort of second part of this whole thing is, in order to better grow my channel and better connect with you guys, my viewers, the best people around I could think of, I'm going to really earnestly try and start fostering a better sense of community on this channel. I know in the past I've tried to reach out to you guys and I've made a few posts in the community tab, which I'll come back to in a second. But now I really feel like I have somewhat of a following and I would like to engage more with you guys. Tell you more about the things that are going on in my life. Maybe I'll post shorter videos, shorts, community posts, just recommending stuff, telling you about stuff I've been into lately. And so I think you'll start to see this kind of evolution in my channel. At least that's my plan for right now. Which brings me to my next point. If you've been following my channel, you've probably noticed that I've made some shorts recently. And that was an experiment trying to expand my channel in different ways and create new content. I made a community post about that a while back. The whole experiment with shorts was finding a new way to create content that wouldn't take so long, but I could still create things that were meaningful to me and hopefully share them with you guys. And what I found actually was that food videos performed well, at least in terms of view count compared to my regular videos. Like you can see, I'll pop some stuff up here and you can see my regular videos usually get like 100 or so or less views, and that steadily goes up over time. Some of them catch on a little bit more and get maybe 1,000 plus views, but generally my regular mainstay videos that are just about things I enjoy or wanted to share aren't really that popular. And that's just the nature of my videos, like I explained before. And so shorts were a new way for me to experiment with creating content that wouldn't take so long to make and could reach a broader audience. And they did. But there's a caveat to that. These shorts kind of skewed my analytics data by increasing the overall view count, but decreasing the average watch time because they're so short in nature. And also I found that while these shorts had way more views, they were probably most likely from people just scrolling through the YouTube Shorts feed, which resulted in an extremely low view to conversion rate. So that's why for a while, you saw me kind of cranking out these shorts and then I tapered off of them. Now I think I've reached a middle ground where I can continue to create these shorts, and sure, sometimes they'll be Tim Recommends, sometimes they'll be food videos, sometimes they'll probably be something else entirely. But I won't lean on them heavily as a way to churn out content. I think I've reached this middle ground where they could be a good in-between sort of feed stuff to keep engaged with you guys and to share more of things that are happening in my life in between the longer to create, produce, write, and edit videos that will continue to be the mainstays of the channel. Which brings me to the next point, which is the community tab. So if you're unaware, I have made a few of these posts, but they're pretty few and far between. And I bring this up because I'm planning to make this the sort of next stage of growth of community interaction between me and you guys. Hopefully, I'm going to be posting more to this community tab, not just about updates to the videos I'm making or plans I have, but also just like general updates about my life, about you guys. It would be great if it could become a space where you guys could talk openly and freely to me or amongst yourselves about whatever is going on. Maybe it would be a good way to discuss more about a specific topic or video I posted. Would be interesting to hear what you guys have to say about it, or just general chatting about how things are going. How is your day? How is your week? How is your life? Stuff like that. So please do be on the lookout for those community posts coming out. So this upcoming year, that will really be one of my main focuses is on driving forward and creating the Tim Thoughts community, where we can all share and open a sort of dialogue between us. Because you guys are my viewers. You are literally the best people in the world and entirely incredibly important to my life. And I really know very little about almost all of you. Some of you that watch, I have talked to and spoken to in the comments and so on, and you guys are awesome, and thank you for your support. And I just want to continue to grow that community and learn more about more people and open up a dialogue and conversation, and hopefully this channel can be a place where we can all talk openly and get to know each other and, just be this open, creative space where we can explore anything of interest or importance to us in the future. But yeah, with that being said, the final announcement is, again, drumroll, the Tim Thoughts Book Club. Logo here. Hopefully, I may not have figured that out yet, but this will be the first book we're reading in the book club. The Unbearable, Lightness of Being by Milan Kundera. This is one of my wife's favorite books, and she's been trying to get me to read it for years now. So I decided, what better book to start with than this? And so look, I know a lot of you are probably thinking book club, I'm not interested in that. I don't really read, I don't really read novels. I just read news or whatever. It's too much work. But just consider this for a moment, right? You are a subscriber, hopefully, to my channel. A channel where I largely make video essays about things that are interesting to me and were at some point to you, and hopefully continue to be. And so these essays are my form of writing and literature and creation in response to interesting media or events or ideas. And so continuing in this vein, novels are one of the most profound forms of media out there that have shaped and changed my perspective in so many innumerable ways. And so if your thought was at first I'm not really interested because I don't want to read a book, what I would say is give it a shot. Maybe you tried to read a book 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Maybe you haven't read since high school or college, but there's no reason you couldn't start now. There's so many interesting things to gain and so many different insights and perspectives that I think we could all learn and share. And that's why I'm creating the Tim Thoughts Book Club, because this is part of my way of creating new kinds of content and reaching out to you guys as a community and hopefully opening and fostering this relationship between us where we can talk freely about ideas. And so the book club will be a live stream. Again, if you've been following my channel, I have never done a live stream. And so I've decided to do this as my first foray into live streaming. So what I'll do is I'll pick a book, and in the future we can all, decide on the book. We could have polls, we could have suggestions, we can figure out together what kind of book we want to read. Or if nobody has any suggestions, I can just pick one. But once we decide on the book, I'll set a date, 3 to 4 weeks in advance, hopefully ample time to procure the book and read it. And then we'll all meet up on the day of the live stream. And then I'll be streaming and I'll be chatting, and you guys can chat in the, live chat box, and we can talk about what's going on. We can talk about the book, we can talk about our thoughts, we can talk about important quotes or ideas that we found, we can talk about the themes and metaphors and just all the sorts of things that come with reading a great novel, hopefully. And so the date for this first live stream will be in approximately 3 weeks from now, which is Sunday, January 16th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I realize that wherever you're from, it could totally not be in Pacific Standard Time. So if 12 o'clock PST on a Sunday doesn't work for you and you would like to join, please let me know in the comments what time zone you're in and what kind of time works best for you. I don't know, what the response will be for this first one. So if you're at all interested, just leave a comment and let me know and we can figure it out. This isn't a date that's set in stone. If you guys feel like you'll need more time to read it, or that date just doesn't work for you or for whatever reason, then let me know and we'll work on it. We'll figure it out, and I'll be posting updates to that in community posts. So make sure you check those community posts to see what's going on and what the updates are. And also I will set the date on YouTube in advance so that hopefully it should notify all of my subscribers when that is coming up. So make sure you hit that little bell everybody always tells you to hit so that you get notified. Because really, honestly, that is the best way to know the updates of what's going to happen. So yeah, a lot of info, a lot of talking, but I guess the key points are you're going to be seeing some new and varied content from my channel. So please give it a shot if you're interested. Community posts, check them out. I'm going to be doing more of those about different things that hopefully interest you because you're one of my subscribers, you're one of my followers. It's another way for us to interact and talk and all that. And then book club, The Unbearable, Lightness of Being. Pick up a copy, let's read it. This paperback version is 300 pages. They look like this. It shouldn't be too difficult, hopefully. It shouldn't take too long. So let's try it out. Let's experiment. Let's go on this new journey together. But anyway, I'm sure this video is already more than long enough. So thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for listening to what I have to say. Christmas is coming up. Merry Christmas to you if you celebrate it. Otherwise, happy holidays for whatever you celebrate. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. And, on the horizon, new exciting things, different ways to expand the channel, different ways to open up and expand the community and open this dialogue between you guys and me. You know a little bit about me. I want to know more about you. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's learn more about each other and learn from each other. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. It really honestly means everything to me, and I'm not just saying that. So, have a good holiday, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Drumroll please, drumroll please, drumroll please, drumroll please. The Tim Thoughts Book Club. The Tim Reads Book Club. My new book club. Name still pending. Still pending. So,